time, but I have to be honest, I enjoy doing it. Like having good food. If you eat good food every day, it is like meditation to me. Rejuvenating, it's refreshing, it's amazing moment of my life. One job is not enough. People who are earning below 20,000 pesos, like below 15,000 pesos, because it does not help at all. That is the reality here in Philippines. Sit back. A quick word from our sponsor, Enspace. If you are looking for a co-working space, just go to Enspace at IT Park. I assure you, their rooms are great and you have free coffee and internet. So, a few weeks ago, I uploaded a video on YouTube and it went viral. And it seems like a lot of people can relate to it. And I hope I don't get cancelled for that. But just being honest with you guys, that is the reality here in the Philippines. That one job is not enough. Probably for some, for highest paying jobs, but for people who are earning below 20,000 pesos, like below 15,000 pesos, one job is not enough. So today, I'll be talking about burnout. I've been recording this several times the past few days, and it seems like a lot of things happen, and it seems like that I don't understand why sometimes those recordings are not really good, and I am so frustrated already, and I hope this recording is the final one. So, moving on, I just want you guys to know that 74% of our viewers are not yet subscribed to this channel. If you want to help us grow, if you want to see better content, if you want to see more invites in the future, then hit that subscribe button. So, I ask that favor, and I hope that we can make that deal, and promise me that you hit that subscribe, and I'll promise you we will give you better content in the future. So this is episode 2 of Reasons to Greatness. Burnout. A lot of things and a lot of people are experiencing burnout, probably because of demand, a lot of demand or too much demand in the society, or basically every aspect of our life, personal life, work, and probably a bit of in the gym life, but I don't really have a stress going on inside the gym. But too much demand, most likely on building my own products, starting my own company in the future. I'm doing this on the weekends, and it's not easy. I know it's not easy, and I know that these Reasons to Greatness, I treat this as a business, and I'm building community on the side. I'm growing it little by little. So also I do have a full-time job as a 3D visual effects artist, and sometimes the workload is too much, and sometimes we do have to go for an overtime, but I have to be honest, I enjoy doing it. Like, no problem with it. I enjoy doing my job, and I know a lot of you guys might complain, well, you're so lucky you get in there. Well, actually, yeah, I'm blessed with this job and stuff like that, but everyone can experience burnout, and sometimes our passion, the things that we do, too much of it can sometimes choke us of doing that every day, and that's how it happens. So my own passion, my own dreams, it's a bit frustrating already, a bit annoying, and because of the demand, it's just too much. So uh, work-life balance. When it comes to work-life balance, it's just work, work, work. No life and balance at all. Sometimes you have to go to the office, fix everything, and take note that this is not the only thing I'm doing every day. I still have my own side hustles at home. So after work, I go home and do my side hustles. And yes, because I need to earn more. More, not because I just wanna have lots of money and be greedy about it, but I want to earn more because of security. I want to have a roof, sleeping with a roof. I want to have good food to eat. So this lifestyle is not for lazy people at all. This lifestyle is not for people who just sit around and wait for things to happen and let the company do something about it. I mean, I have to do something about it. Okay, so there are lots of things that's going on, and aside from that, after having my side hustles, I do a lot of things for my own, for my business, for my products, hoping it to sell this year. And all these things are getting mixed up. All these things are putting everything together, and it's really hard to adjust, especially if you are traveling here in Philippines, you are traveling here in Cebu. The travel distance is not quite merciful. Sometimes it takes you 30 to 40 minutes. So instead of riding a grab or riding a taxi or doing jeepneys, I just walk home, since I think it's faster to walk home than booking grab or waiting for the line in the jeepney. It's not practical anymore. And when I walk home, I can just get there like around 20 to 30 minutes. It's like an exercise to me already. And because of this, I go to the gym not that much anymore. And because of that, I don't usually go to the gym anymore. Then my sleep balance is shaken, and I don't sleep early as usual. Now I usually sleep around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and so on, and waking up early, and that's not healthy. And because my sleep balance was disturbed, I have bad sleeping habits. It turns out to be I have bad diet. Having less sleep, poor diet, poor exercise, and didn't even do some warm ups at home or any exercise. It's really frustrating. And because of this, everything comes into one place, just burnout. So what I did was I just sit back, calm myself, pause for a while, think of the things that's bothering me, looking back where I failed, looking back what was going on. And it turns out that when I start working on one aspect of that life, like sleeping for example, everything will just follow along the way. So I started changing this habit after a week, because I am sure if I keep on doing this, it will become a habit, and I will do this for the rest of the year, and I don't want that to happen. So what I did not play any mobile games. I did not play any competitive games because it does not help at all. Probably for some it helps, but for me it doesn't help because when you play competitive games, when you lose the game, then you are frustrated and you want to play again and you want to win again and you want to try again and try to defeat the enemies. Then at the end you're still losing the game because of your teammates or what. It will it's not gonna help. It's not a solution. This is me, and this is what I see about competitive games. It's not a solution. Going to social media is not a solution as well. Imagine if you open social media, you see bad news that's going on in the world, war, famine, news that are not even pleasant to hear or to watch. I don't know why Facebook allow this stuff, or why TikTok and Twitter allow this stuff. Like, would they even do that? Okay, so I don't even understand why the news media put a lot of bad news. It's very stressing, and I really don't know how to exaggerate that much about social media. It's not really a safe place for you to just hang around and watch some funny videos and feed your happy hormones. At the end of the day, you're still going back to being depressed, you're still going back to being burned out and nothing to do. So I skipped that stuff. What I did was I tried to have good food to eat. I'm glad that my cousin is there to cook meals for me every day. But there was that time where we didn't cook at home because she's so busy, I am so busy, we're all busy. We just usually eat outside, and then all of us, our diet, our sleeping habits just collapse. So when we go back to cooking at home again, we do home cooked meals every day. It's like spending time with my family. It's like the best time of my life. So having good food to eat is really the best part. It helps a lot. And I tell you, the food that I usually eat is not that expensive, like the usual thing you see on the internet, like glamorous stuff. No, I just eat 2 eggs, a rice, and some proteins and kimchi. Proteins like tofu, fermented soup, and yeah. So what? That's just the cheap food. I don't know why it's a healthy choice with some veggies and proteins and carbs. It's a very healthy choice. So aside from having good food, if you eat good food every day, then your sleeping habit will improve. Your sleeping habits, I usually sleep at 3 a.m. Now it was reduced to 2 a.m. to 1 a.m. Then back to 12 a.m. Hopefully I could sleep like 10 p.m. That's my goal this year, sleeping 10 p.m. every day. And one more thing, when doing all this stuff, I go back to the gym, exercise, because it is like meditation to me. Every time I go to the gym, I feel like I can't think of any problems from work, from life, or whatever. All I worry is I'm just lifting the weights, I'm just doing my cardio and stuff like that. So exercise is such a great help, and because of this, I learned to meditate properly, because as I've said, exercise is like a meditation to me. And for me, this works. Okay, if you can't go to the gym, then you can start walking every day. And if you don't like to walk every day because you're just too lazy, you can just do warm up every day. I mean, it's your choice. If you don't really like to do this stuff, you don't want to go exercise, you don't want to go walking, it's fine. It's up to you. I mean, this works for me, and I'm telling you, this is just my honest opinion. This is my open diary to you guys, and hoping that you can get encouraged from the things that I am sharing to you. And also, I really appreciate going to the gym because in the gym, these are the people I enjoy with. My friends are there, and I could see their progress, and it's really happy to see the progress of your friend, that they gain weight. I mean, yeah, some of them gain weight because they're so slim and they want to gain weight. It's really rewarding to see that other people are happy. And I also do the things that I usually love to do, such as illustration. So there was just one day I just stopped. I did not do anything. I just grabbed my pen tablet and just open a Photoshop and just do some sketching and sketching and sketching. I don't even care what I'm drawing. I'm just sketching and sketching, testing all my brushes and trying to come up with some artwork afterwards. It was like the fantastic time of my life, with just that time where I'm starting to draw and draw again. It's rejuvenating, it's refreshing, it's amazing moment of my life. So probably you can see a lot of my artworks. Probably I'm going to sell it online, and there is going to be only one copy for each artworks. You can't have that copy anywhere else. So stay tuned for that. And lastly, I learned to meditate. Meditation plays such a great role in my life, because after learning meditation, my sleeping habits improve. What I mean is, I don't usually sleep late, and I whenever I sleep, it's refreshing, and when I wake up, it's also refreshing. It's kind of weird why this meditation is a free access tool and not everyone is doing it. Probably the culture here in Philippines or in Cebu is not into meditation because of the system. Some call it's not a good thing to meditate or what, but I encourage you to search deeper about meditation, search the science behind meditation, and it will really help you a lot. It helps me a lot, and all this burnout just go away, and that's why meditation plays such a great role in my life, and I'll be continuing this throughout the rest of 2024, probably for the rest of my life, because meditation is a wonderful tool, and I hope that you guys can learn about meditation. I think that's just what I want to share with you guys, and I am hoping that a lot of you, my viewers, should hit that subscribe button, because we're gonna give you good and wonderful content in the future. I promise you, I will be inviting great speakers around Cebu, and you will hear their stories one day, and you will never regret subscribing to this channel. Thank you for reaching to the end of the video, and I just want to thank our sponsors by LPH, the best flowers out there, the best flower shops in Cebu. And also, thank you Cleos for the wonderful crinkles. And I tell you, crinkles, if you are looking for the best crinkles, you can only find it in Cleos. These links are in the description below, so grab your crinkles now, grab your flowers, and thank you.